So the next thing I want to move on to is principles of wealth creation. So the first one is a very difficult thing to do, is to have financial discipline without knowing what your goals are. So the first thing is you need to know what your goals are. You need to know your why. Why am I investing? Why am I saving? Why am I reminding myself to do these things that I think are good, or to keep money that I think is a good thing to do? And, you know, I'm not seeing why. What are my goals? And we will have different goals at any different point in my life, you know. Sometimes I want to maximize growth. If I'm 25, 28, 30, I'm thinking I want to grow my income, or rather my assets, to be as high as they can. So, and I'm also willing to take risk because I have time to recover should things go wrong. And so the type of investments that I would then end up in are investments that are a bit riskier than a 60-year-old who is thinking, hey, I need an income. So one goal is maximize future growth. Another goal is income. And yet another goal is security. So I want to put together an emergency fund. Should anything go wrong, I need to be able to have some money available to me. You know, my car goes, you know, I don't know, needs to go to the service, I need 30,000. Or somebody has gone into hospital, we need to pay something towards it, and so on and so forth. So your objectives will also really help you in determining what your investment strategy is. I will tell you, if you don't have a goal, you don't have your why, it will be very difficult for you to remain disciplined where spending money is concerned. And the reason we just spend in any way and on frivolous things is because we don't have a why, we don't have an objective. And anybody married in the room? Yeah, especially for married couples. Especially for married couples. If both of you are not in agreement of your whys, you will constantly be fighting about money or how you're spending money. Because one is being frugal, understands the reason why we need to save. The other is like, by the way, I don't understand. I mean, so if you're not clarifying your goals, particularly in the context of a marriage, it's going to be very challenging for you to be able to put money and, you know, away, so that then it makes sense for you. And the reality is, I don't know if I shared this statistic, but 80% of Kenyans retire poor. Do you know that? It's a huge statistic. In 2016, there was an infographic in The Nation. I think it was around May in 2016 or 2016. And that infographic showed that, unfortunately, as the years have gone by, Kenya National Bureau of Statistics had noticed that Kenyans were now spending 102% of the income that they are earning. 102%. So we are perpetually living in debt to maintain our lifestyle. And the 102 is not spent on investments, it's spent on living, rent, food, transport, school fees, which is a very scary statistic. And so you need to know exactly why, for you, are you saving money? Where do you want to live? Where do you want your kids to go to school to? And project, how much will I need 10 years from now? How much do I need to retire? When I do the math, I mean, you need like 200 million to enjoy your life in the future. I mean, if you want to enjoy, you need to have 200 million in assets for you to make sense. So if you're earning 100,000 today or 200,000, you're feeling I'm okay, and spending 150, by the way, anyway, you need to just do the math. Do the math, project into the future. How much do I need to take one child through school from primary to university? Fortunately, the money is not all needed at once, but you need to know where is this money going to come from at the different stages of my child's life. And so you need to make provisions for those things. Yeah?